not helping her mom after this game? Dad? Are you helping Cindy's mom with? Are you gonna stay and help? Let me ask Cindy's mom and let you know.
I don't see our PA guy here.
No.
The school name is at Union Christian? Christian Academy. Okay, thank you.
I'd like to welcome you in for this matchup between Union Christian Academy and the Mingo Valley Eagles. Both teams lost yesterday, coming in on the losers bracket. Mingo Valley comes in with a record of 8-9 and is coached by Brittany Lee. And Union Christian Academy is coached by Rachel Schluterman. We had a violation on the tip, so Mingo Valley will take possession. Linder finds Lambert open for three. Rims out. Owens' putback attempt is no good. Linder recovers for Mingo. Owens attacks the baseline, but travels first. Number 12, Eva Jarnigan bringing the ball up for Union, UCA. She finds number 20, Kaylee Davis. Davis cuts through. Davis drives, but her shot is no good. The ball rolls around on the floor, is recovered by Katie Schluterman, the coach's daughter, presumably. Jarnigan is stripped by Linder. Riley Hitchcock now finding Linder as UCA recovers well to step their defense. Owens open for three. She takes it just off the back of the iron. A few good looks for Mingo Valley so far, but none have fallen. Number 31, Lorelai Mackey with the ball there, and Kaylee Davis scores on the drive. Nice little floater. Owens and Linder with a colloquy as they walk up the floor together. Linder on the right side. Lambert cuts across. Williams sets a ball screen. Linder uses it, gets to the corner, finds Owens at the free throw line, and her shot is good. Perhaps that was the result of their brief conversation as they were taking the court together. Linder guarding Jarnigan up top. Jarnigan crosses over, tries to rather. Linder pokes the ball away. Schluterman with the ball now. Dribbling right against Lambert. Series of cuts, and now Davis on the attack. Goes baseline, defended by Jaden Williams. Jaden Williams with good pressure. Forces Davis to pick up her dribble. And Mackey with the jumper. It's too long. Hitchcock cannot collect the rebound. And now Davis with a very high travel there, dribble I should say, gets called for the carry. 5:39 here in the first quarter. Owens to Linder. And Owens wide open under the hoop. A complete breakdown defensively and a nice find by Linder. It looked like UCA was doing some sort of zone, but it was not executed well. Jarnigan gives way to Schluterman. Dribbles left against Evie Lambert. And now Davis up top. Jaden Williams pokes the ball away. And Linder is involved in a tie-up here. Along with Jarnigan and one other girl for UCA. Mackey to inbound. Davis dribbles up top, picks up her dribble. Williams harasses her accordingly. Schluterman on the drive. Finds Mackey. Her jumper is too long. Linder comes away with the rebound. The hit ahead to Lambert, open for three. Now Hitchcock drives baseline. A good look, but she faded away a bit too much on that floater there and comes up empty. Davis bringing the ball up for UCA now. Coach Schluterman calls motion. We'll see what that is. Chloe Jenkins receives the feed at the top of the key, and she commits a travel. Good defense there from Avery Owens. Williams in the post. She's stopped, but she reposts and draws the shooting foul on Lorelei Mackey. After fouling out last night, I'm sure Williams is glad to be drawing fouls for a change. First shot is up and in. Williams' second shot bounces around and drops. So Mingo with an early 6-2 advantage here halfway through the first quarter. Eva Jarnigan dribbling up against Linder. It's forced right. Now Schluterman on the wing. Comes middle, comes back right. Drives against Evie Lambert. It's forced to pick up her dribble, and Lambert comes away with the ball. Owens finds Linder, and Mingo has an opportunity here. Linder pushing. She finds Hitchcock at the three-point line. Hitchcock to Owens. Owens drives on the catch. Shoots a little runner. It's no good. But the ball is deflected off UCA. Kayla Davis there with the last touch on the ball. And Coach Schluterman for UCA calls a timeout. Mingo's defense is doing well so far. Certainly frustrating UCA, and they're not able to get good position, not get interior position. They're not able to drive to the hoop. Most of the drives are ending a dribble or two inside the three-point line. And no doubt the UCA coach is trying to help her players find their way on the offensive end.
Linder.
Linder to inbound. Owens. Back to Linder. Linder turns and shoots. Too strong. Davis bringing the ball up against Linder. She takes it all the way to the hoop and scores. Coast to coast for Kaylee Davis there. Coming out of that timeout, UCA was bringing a ball screen to try to get Linder off the point of attack, which we saw a lot of yesterday in Mingo's game against Wright Christian Academy. Linder is so good at the point of attack on defense that opposing offenses will naturally want to blunt the spearhead there. So I expect to see a lot of ball screens. Linder loops it into Williams, who turns and draws the foul. Foul is on Davis. Subs coming to the table for Mingo Valley, and they'll enter after Williams' first shot, which is no good. Andrea Taylor and Campbell Owens enter the game. Williams' second shot is good. Davis bringing the ball up for UCA. Mingo in the man-to-man. Crossover for Davis. She gets away with the carry. And her floater drops in. Linder bringing the ball up against Jarnigan. Finds Owens open in the corner. She drives. Back to Linder for three at the top of the key. Just bounces out. And a contest for the offensive rebound ends in a tie-up, but the possession arrow favors UCA. Davis bringing the ball up. She dribbles right, but is met by Linder, who deflects the ball into the backcourt. Mackey attempts a ball screen, but does not connect. Jarnigan on the drive is fouled. And the foul is on Taylor. Jarnigan steps to the line for 2 free throws. The first is up, and it's in. A practiced-looking stroke there. Let's see if the second shot is as smooth. It's up. That one is also in. I wouldn't want to face her in a free throw shooting contest. Linder bringing the ball up, gives way to Owens. Linder on the wing. Enters to Williams at the high post. She turns and shoots. Too strong. Ball bounces around off the hands of Taylor and Campbell Owens and eventually finds Jarnigan of UCA. She dribbles up. She has an opportunity facing Taylor. She drives around her. The shot's too high, and Owens gets 2 hands on the ball and wins possession for Mingo Valley. Evie Lambert back in the game, replacing Jaden Williams. And now Owens brings the ball up as the referee counts to 10. Well, counts to 5 anyway. Linder dribbling right, finds Owens in the corner. Owens back to Linder at the top of the key. She enters to Campbell Owens. The ball's batted away. Lambert back to Linder, to Owens. Owens attracts the closeout. Linder drives. Her shot is too strong. Lambert and Owens contest the rebound, but Davis comes away with it. Now Linder wins possession back from Mingo Valley. Round and round we go. Linder ahead to Owens. Owens bounce pass to Taylor, and Taylor draws the shooting foul on Davis. Davis furiously running up and down the floor. I'm sure she's glad that the quarter break is coming up in 40 seconds. Taylor's first shot is no good. And Davis won't have to wait for the quarter break. She'll sit with 2 fouls. Taylor's second shot is just off the iron. And Mingo's down 1 with 35 seconds remaining. Jarnigan dribbles right against Linder. Gives way to Schluterman. Schluterman dribbling left off a pick from Becca Lemming, just in the game. Lemming dribbling right against Campbell Owens is foiled. Schluterman, the top of the key, 18 seconds now. She finds Jenkins. Jenkins shoots a left-handed shot. Goes out of bounds off Minga Valley. 11.3 remaining as UCA lines up for the baseline out of bounds. Lemming finds Mackey, and Mackey now to Jarnigan. Jarnigan dribbling right against Linder. Picks up her dribble, 3 seconds now. A foul on the floor. A bailout foul. Linder a little over-aggressive there. 2.4, and UCA will inbound from the sideline. Let's see if they can get a 3 off here. They will not, as Linder got more of that pass than anyone else. And at the quarter break, Mingo is down 8-7. Jarnigan with the ball up top for UCA. Lemming now dribbles right, almost loses it. Jarnigan dribbling baseline. Passes to no one, and Lambert comes away with the ball for Mingo. Jarnigan applying pressure in the backcourt as Avery Owens brings the ball up, finds Lambert. Ooh, the ball is intercepted by Chloe Jenkins, who read that outlet pass. She takes it to the other end and draws a shooting foul. Jenkins, first shot is up. Off the front of the rim. A bit of a backwards lean on that release. This makes it a lot harder. You're fighting your body's momentum. Second one also bounces out. Williams with the rebound. The UCA fans taunt Linder by chanting the word dribble. No basket, says the official, as there was a travel before the shot was released. These UCA high school boys are well practiced at their cheers. No doubt several of their mothers are cheerleading coaches. Schluterman enters the ball to Jenkins, who drives against Owens. A creative move there. and she scores. Linder bringing the ball up from Engel. Linder defended by Jarnigan. Enters to Williams. Nice move by Williams. Nice scoop attempt there, but it just falls off. Everything but the finish. And a foul by Riley Hitchcock in the backcourt. A little overeager there by Hitchcock. Play resuming here with 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Schludeman up top for UCA. Finds Lemming. Lemming's drive is ended by Lambert's strip. And Linder in the open court scores a bucket. Mingo back within one. Linder knocks the ball away, and she has it in the open court again. Pursued by Schludeman, who does just enough to force the miss. Ball's out of bounds off UCA. So Mingo will get to run a stack formation here on the baseline out of bounds. Williams on the catch and draws another shooting foul. She's living at the line today. Oh, I stand corrected. The foul was called on the floor, and I believe the offending party was Becca Lemming, number 33. So we'll do it again from the baseline. Williams open for the jumper. It's short. Lemming with the rebound for UCA. Takes it up the court herself. Finds Schludeman open for three. Too long. And a tie-up is called. Possession arrow favors Mingo Valley, who has an opportunity to retake the lead on this possession. Coach Lee calls out X. Williams at the top of the key finds Lambert, and her jumper is in. So Mingo does take the lead on the assist from Williams. Kaylee Davis is poised to return at the next dead ball. Jarnigan finds Schludeman. Schludeman has the ball stolen from her by Linder. Linder ahead of the pack once again. Mackey tries to chase her down, but Linder just a little too quick there. Mackey was running the court with determination, but Linder beat her to the spot anyway. Avery Owens in the open court now. Looks for Linder, but her pass is stolen away by Katie Schludeman. Now Lemming to Mackey. Mackey's shot is off the mark, as is Lemming's. Lemming and Mackey exchange shot attempts there, but now Williams gets her own. It doesn't fall. Linder's putback attempt also no good. Avery Owens makes a bid for that outlet pass, but doesn't get it. Riley Hitchcock with a brilliant stop down there. And Owens undercuts Lemming. Owens is replaced by her younger sister Campbell, and Williams sits in favor of Taylor. .349 remaining in the second quarter with Mingo ahead 13-10. Ball is inbounded to Jarnigan. Jarnigan back to Jenkins. Open in the corner for three. The shot's short. Rebounded by Riley Hitchcock. Hitchcock gives way to Linder, who brings the ball up for Mingo. Linder to Lambert. To Taylor. And now Hitchcock in the corner nearly loses the ball, but collects it and gets it back to Linder up top. Lambert to Campbell Owens in the corner. Owens' pass is intercepted. A tough spot there in the corner, harassed by a bevy of defenders. Jarnigan dribbles up top now, and one feels some momentum poised to break out for UCA as Davis gets the floater to fall over the outstretched arms of Olivia Linder. Lambert finds Linder on the wing. And those UCA students are just annoying. Hitchcock with a nice answer there. Good little floater. Extends Mingo's lead back out to three. Hitchcock at the top of the defense inadvertently screens her teammate Linder, allowing for the open jumper, but it doesn't fall. And now with bodies strewn on the floor, it appears Kaylee Davis will be visiting the charity stripe. Davis shrugs her shoulders. One dribble, two dribbles, three. She shoots. No luck there for Davis. Avery Owens comes to the scorer's table, and she'll replace Riley Hitchcock, sitting with 3 fouls. Davis dribbles, shoots her second foul shot. That one also bounces off the front of the rim. Linder bringing the ball up against Jarnigan. Finds Campbell Owens. Owens to Avery Owens in the corner for three, too long. Taylor on the rebound, and she's tied up by UCA, who comes away with possession. And now a conference is held between the official and the scorer's table. And it will, in fact, be Mingo Valley ball. Avery Owens to inbounds. The call is box 3. So we see Mingo set up in a box formation here. Cutters come across screens. Now Owens open for three. And she buries it. A good call. And Coach Lee celebrates. An 18-2 advantage now for Mingo Valley. And Mingo forces the turnover on defense. I don't know if box 3 is the third variation on the box set or if it's the variation that is intended to get a 3. But Avery Owens is the best three-point shooter on the team. So anything that gets her an open corner shot is probably a good play. 3 in the key called against Andrea Taylor, who is promptly replaced by Jaden Williams. $1:27 left here in this first half. Mingo with the 6-point lead. And UCA's offense has been ineffectual against Mingo's really quite solid defense. Mackey, dribbling right, has the ball poked away and out of bounds by Linder. Mackey to inbound. Davis dribbles against Williams. Passes to Schluterman, whose shot rims out. A tie-up between Owens and Jarnigan. Owens seems to have done a little something to her shoulder there, but shrugs it off. Davis with the running shot. And it falls. Linder bringing the ball up. Under a minute left now, 50 seconds remaining. Jarnigan pokes the ball away. Goes to the floor first and finds Davis. Davis with the runner. A ticky-tack foul committed there by, it appears, Campbell Owens. It is indeed Campbell Owens. She didn't need to do that. But if you touch a shooter, you will probably get whistled. 41.7 left here as Davis steps in line for 2. That one is through, and she brings UCA to within a single possession. Davis' second shot is up, and it's in. Mingo Valley leads by a bucket now. 40 seconds left. Owens bringing the ball up. She's met by Jarnigan as she crosses the half-court stripe. 12-12. And Owens gets to the rim a little too far under the rim, it would seem, as she's blocked by the basket itself. 26.9 remaining. Schluterman bringing the ball up on the sideline, confronted by Evie Lambert. She picks the ball up and finds Mackey. Mackey, harassed by Williams, is able to get the ball back to Schluterman. Now Davis drives. Almost picks up the pivot foot, but does not. The shot is too long, and Mingo Valley comes away with the rebound. Williams cannot get a shot off before the buzzer sounds, signaling the end of the first half. And Mingo will head to the locker room ahead 18-16. They've led most of the half. And it's really been their defense and a couple timely shots. Really nice 3 hit there in the corner on the baseline out of bounds by Avery Owens. And I'll be curious to see what answers UCA comes back with in the second half, as they have had a lot of trouble generating quality offense thus far. Thanks for tuning in thus far. I'm Paul Watson, and I'll be back with you in about 9 minutes for the start of the second half. like to welcome you back from that halftime break. We're poised to return to play here. Mingo has retaken the floor, and elements of UCA have done the same. As we begin the half, Riley Hitchcock has 3 fouls for Mingo Valley, and Olivia Linder has 2. Kaylee Davis, the only player with multiple fouls for UCA. Williams turns and shoots to open the quarter, but it does not fall. Schluterman bringing the ball up, finds Davis. Ball screen by Mackey. And now Jarnigan on the wing. Gives the ball back to Davis, defended by Williams. Davis picks the ball up, but finds Jarnigan. Jarnigan stymied by Linder, gives way to Schluterman. Schluterman to Davis. Davis ball fakes, drives right against Williams. Williams a little handsy there, but generally good defense. Davis makes a move to drive baseline, but dribbles the ball off of Williams. Mackey to inbound, finds Davis. Riley Hitchcock shouting her apologies to her coach from across the court. She finds Linder. Linder to Williams in good position, turns and shoots. And a block apparently by Mackey. She grins sideways as she runs down the court, pleased with herself for that stuff. Schluterman finds Jenkins, pardon me. Mackey attempts an entry pass, but it's stolen by Lambert. Owens in the open court. Shoots against Jarnigan. Shot just tumbles out of the basket. A good look for Owens, but it did not fall. And the ball is deflected off UCA. Owens will inbound. And we'll have box 3 again. Let's see if that ends up in a corner shot attempt for Owens. But we won't get to that next phase of the pass because Jarnigan steals the ball and draws a foul on Linder. Now that is trouble for Mingo Valley as that's Linder's 3rd foul and they cannot afford to have her on the bench. Williams comes away with the rebound for Mingo and is fouled by Chloe Jenkins, her first. Linder bringing the ball up for Mingo. Owens finds Williams, turns around. Her shot bounces 3 times, but does not drop. And the ball is deflected off UCA. And the UCA boys team continues their insufferable cheering. Linder finds Lambert up top, open for 3. She lets loose. And it's a splash for Lambert. She gives Mingo Valley a 3-point lead. Davis dribbles right against Williams, but Mackey was a tad late with that ball screen. Mackey's first, if I'm not mistaken. Owens looks for Hitchcock, but the ball bounces in the air, and Jarnigan comes away with it for UCA. She slithers through Lambert, but commits a charge. Honestly, to my eye, probably should have been a known call. Looked like a pretty good move by Jarnigan. The UCA coach is frustrated, and I can't say I disagree. Hitchcock to Owens, and Linder now finds Lambert. Lambert for another three, just off the front iron. And we have an over-the-back foul with the ball loose by Jaden Williams. Davis dribbling left against Williams. Williams a little handsy, but no foul call. Lambert now guarding Schluterman. Schluterman finds Jarnigan. Jarnigan falls to the ground, but the ball sticks with UCA until Lambert steals it and is fouled by Jenkins, her second. Linder bringing the ball up, feeds Williams in the high post. She turns on the catch and drains the little runner in the lane there. Williams doing a good job of being assertive on the catch. Mackey with the ball screen for Davis. Davis dribbles counterclockwise around the court and draws a foul on Williams, her second. Jenkins finds Jarnigan. Back to Jenkins. Open for three. A pair of Mingo defenders fly at the ball. Williams outlets to Linder ahead of the pack. She charges for the basket and puts it up, but it does not fall. The ball deflects off Jenkins out of bounds. And Linder will want a few of these fast break opportunities back, as a few of those have rimmed out. But the pressure she's putting on the rim will pay dividends for Mingo Valley, that's for sure. Linder looks for Hitchcock apparently, but Jarnigan in the open court recklessly throws herself into Lambert, and the official seems to judge that she was out of control, which is manifestly true. Owens inbounds to Linder. Linder finds Owens. Owens open for three. It looks good, but just bounces off the back of the iron. Jarnigan dribbling in the backcourt. Looks for Davis, but Davis does not look for the ball. Linder against Jarnigan. A nice spin move. The shot's too strong, but a foul is called. That's Jarnigan's second. Linder only a 30% foul shooter coming into the weekend. But let's see if she can make hay while the sun shines with this opportunity. First one is up and in. Jarnigan and Coach Sluderman exchanged their puzzlement over that foul call. Linder sinks both free throws. And Mingo Valley's advantage is 7 with 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Davis dribbling against Williams out top. She drives right, flings the ball, and it passes over the rim. Now Schluterman for three, long. Williams attempts to dribble before securing the ball and gives it back to UCA. Davis dribbling against pressure from Williams and Linder. And Linder volleyball spikes that out of bounds. Mingo Valley calls a timeout as UCA continues to struggle on offense. With 5 minutes gone here in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken, UCA has mustered only 2 points so far in the period. And in related news, the UCA fans have fallen mysteriously silent. Jenkins dribbles against Owens. She carves out some space, but Linder blocks the shot. Ball goes out of bounds to UCA. Jenkins receives the inbounds pass, dribbles against Owens. Davis drives against Williams, finds a ball screen from Jarnigan. And now Williams is involved in a tie-up. With Williams and Davis involved there, I'm seeing 20-20. Jenkins dribbles against her own shoe top. Davis now up top. And Williams picks up the foul, her third. Mackey to inbound for UCA, finds Jenkins in the corner. Jenkins turns, flings a left-handed half hook. It does not fall. Her second shot, also no good. Owens comes out with it for Mingo. She slows things up in semi-transition. Finds Hitchcock, who drives right. Picks up her dribble amid pressure from a pair of defenders from UCA. Now Hitchcock and Linder trap Jarnigan in the backcourt and force a double dribble. Linder finds Williams with good position, but her shot goes too high. And Davis brings the ball up now. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Davis pulls up for three. It thuds off the backboard. And Owens brings the ball up for Mingo against pressure from Jarnigan. Owens picks up her dribble and finds Linder. Linder brings the ball to the top of the key, back to Owens, to Lambert, open for three. She lets it fly, and it's good! Lambert's three-point shooting has been sorely missed for Mingo over the past few games, but she is letting him fly today, and the results have definitely been beneficial. Mingo's advantage now 10, and Linder swats the ball away and now has it in the open court. She attacks, and that one falls. 30-18 now. 63 seconds left in this quarter. And UCA's got to be shaking in their boots after that sequence. Both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of this quarter, as UCA has committed 5 fouls and Mingo 4, meaning that Mingo's next foul will result in free throws for UCA. Jarnigan bringing the ball up for UCA. Schluter made a pretense of a ball screen, but does not actualize it. Schluterman drives and draws the foul against Evie Lambert, her first. Schluterman steps to the line for 2. And Coach Lee reasons with Lambert about the wisdom of committing that foul. Schluterman capitalizes by making her first. Her second shot is up, but it bounces out. The ball is loose, collected by Williams, harassed by a pair of defenders. She finds Linder. Linder scanning the court. Brings the ball up against Jarnigan. Finds Campbell Owens in the corner. Does not catch the ball cleanly, but does reel it in eventually. Linder now up top. Williams trying to find position at the high post. Double high screens from Taylor and Williams, but Williams commits the foul. Her fourth. .20 seconds left. Davis dribbling up top. Lemming with the ball screen, freeing Davis for a clean look for 3, but it's too long. 12 seconds left. Riley Hitchcock comes back in the game, replacing Jaden Williams. The players ferret out defensive assignments. Lemming inbounds to Davis in the corner. Dribbles right against Linder. Picks up her dribble, finds Schluterman. Schluterman left against Lambert. Back to Davis. 5 seconds left now. Davis for Mackey. Finds the clock. Shoots the ball. A looper that bounces off the back of the iron. And the third quarter comes to a close with Mingo Valley in possession of an 11-point lead.
Second quarter, I think. Or did she have one? I feel like maybe she had 2 at halftime. Yeah, she might foul out, but I think Mingo will survive it. Gets a lot of tough defensive assignments. She has to play a lot of minutes, so I bet she fouls out a lot. What? No, there's an arrow right there. You see where it says toss? It's pointing one way or the other, and it just alternates. So when they inbound here, she's going to switch it. And now it's pointing the other way. So now next one is UCA's ball.
Hitchcock skips the pass to Linder, who draws the shooting foul. Looks like the foul is on Davis. That's her third. Linder's first shot is up. Just bounces out. Here comes Linder's second shot. It's off to the right side. Davis collects the rebound and brings the ball up for UCA. Jarnigan now finds Schluterman. Schluterman lets loose for 3, a sneak attack. I'm not even sure she knew she was shooting until the ball was out of her hand. Linder bringing the ball up across the court. finds Campbell Owens. Owens swings to Hitchcock in the corner. Hitchcock finds Avery Owens, and Linder with a well-timed cut. And she draws another foul. 2 shots. And this one is on Becca Lemming, her second. Linder's first shot is up and in. Second shot's up. And that one just bounces out. Lemming with the rebound. Gives the ball to Davis, who brings the ball up against Avery Owens. Owens with 2 hands on Davis, but no foul call. Now Mackey tries to feed Jarnigan under the hoop, but the ball is taken away by Linder. Linder bringing the ball up. 7 minutes to go in the game now. Campbell Owens on the wing, surveys. Finds Linder on the opposite wing. Now to Avery Owens in the corner. She lets loose for 3. It's an air ball. Collected by Schluterman, who is fouled by Andrea Taylor. And that's 2 on Taylor. Jarnigan bringing the ball up. Dribbles right against Linder. A nice ball screen set there by Davis. And Schluterman gets the shot to fall. And that one's counted as a 3. Campbell Owens. Back to Linder. Taylor to Avery Owens in the corner. Now to Hitchcock. Hitchcock watches herself dribble and then finds Linder. Linder's runner is no good. Jarnigan, hearing cries of wolf from her teammates, was able to avoid the sneak attack from Linder. Lemming with the attempted feed to Jarnigan. It was a good idea, but well defended. A bounce pass may have gotten through there. Jarnigan in the corner, defended by Linder. Brings it back up top. Finds Sluderman, lets loose for 3 again. This one's wide right. Avery Owens with the rebound. Dogged by Lemming, who then retreats down the court. Owens finds Linder up top. Linder to Campbell Owens. Owens harassed by Jarnigan. Dribbles twice, picks it up, finds Linder. Linder to Hitchcock on the cut. Hitchcock's shot does not fall. A good opportunity, though. And a timeout by UCA. 5:09 left here, and Mingo with a 9-point lead. Jarnigan bringing the ball up against Linder. Dribbles left. Finds Mackey in the corner. Mackey pump fakes. Finds Davis. Davis attacks assertively there. And a shooting foul is called against Linder. That's Linder's fourth, and that could be real trouble for Mingo Valley. Davis' shot is in. Campbell Owens comes in replacing Linder, but we'll see for how long. Davis alternates her steps. She shoots. That one is offline. Rebounded by Campbell Owens just into the game. Finds her sister Avery. Avery dribbles into a trap and it has her pass deflected out of bounds. A sub for UCA as Jenkins comes in replacing Lemming. Owens finds Williams, turns on the catch. Her pass, for Campbell Owens is too tall. Davis bringing the ball up for UCA. They have an opportunity here. 4.5 left, down 8. Davis flings a shot, no good, but she gets her own miss, and this one's too long. Lambert secures the ball very well there. Owens' pass for Lambert is long. 4:20 remaining here. And the what appears to be the UCA boys team is standing now. And they've refound some of their gusto. The ball out of bounds to UCA. 4:09 left now. Jenkins will inbound. Jenkins goes long for Schluterman at the top of the key. Hitchcock guarding the ball. And now Schluterman attacks. She tries to dump it off to Jarnigan, but finds Jaden Williams instead. Avery Owens uses the ball screen from Lambert to escape backcourt pressure. She finds Hitchcock, takes one dribble and picks it up. Hitchcock is in need of teammates, and she finds Avery Owens. 3:40 now. Owens dribbles left, picks it up, finds Lambert. Lambert to Williams. Williams attacks, but help defense from Davis. And now Campbell Owens with the shot. A lot of contact, but no whistle. And the ball is out of bounds to UCA. 3:28 left now. Jarnigan bringing the ball up now for UCA. And there's a little more zip on this offensive position for UCA. And Campbell Owens commits the foul. Mackey inbounds now to Jarnigan. Jarnigan dribbling up top. Looks for Schluterman. Schluterman dribbles left against Lambert. Finds Mackey. Schluterman for three. Too long. And Campbell Owens collects the miss. Riley Hitchcock dribbling in the backcourt. Picks it up. Finds Owens. Owens crosses half court. Harassed by Jarnigan, who comes away with the steal. Avery commits the foul after giving the ball up, but it was probably a good trade as it prevented an uncontested layup. Jenkins gives the ball to Schluterman. Schluterman lets loose for three. Bounces out. Several players with their hands on the ball there. Hitchcock comes away with it, but the officials call a jump ball for UCA. 2:40 now left. Mingo clinging to that 8-point lead. Jarnigan dribbling against Hitchcock, who is dialed in. Jarnigan for Schluterman. Schluterman lets loose again. Schluterman definitely has the green light here. The ball's out of bounds off Jenkins. Full court pressure now. And in response, Coach Lee brings in Linder, the team's best ball handler. 2:28 left now. Linder does her job, brings the ball up, finds Owens. And Mingo seems content to run the closest approximation of 4 corners they can at this point. Linder, harassed by 2 defenders, dribbles against their pressure and draws the foul. The foul's on Schluterman. Miraculously, only 3 fouls have been assessed to UCA thus far in this quarter. So get ready for some sideline out of bounds. Hitchcock with the nice cut there. Brilliant play drawn up, and Linder puts the ball on the money. Mingo now with a 10-point lead. Jenkins open for 3. It bounces out. Jarnigan with the offensive rebound finds Davis. Davis to Schluterman. Schluterman's shot is too long. Davis with the offensive rebound looks for Schluterman. And Schluterman tumbles out of bounds, pursuing that loose ball. Nice hustle there from Schluterman. But it's just a little too late as the ball escapes her. Linder now will inbound for Mingo. Hitchcock with that long cut again, but the ball had already been inbounded. Linder dribbling against Davis, and a ticky-tack call on Davis. That's her 4th. Hitchcock with that long cut again, but this time the ball goes into Williams. A jump ball, and the arrow favors Mingo Valley. 1:20 left now. Williams' shot just rims out. The miss is corralled by Davis, who dribbles up the court against Owens. She attacks baseline. Her shot's too short, and now Linder wisely pulls the ball out, choosing to run clock. Schluterman with her 3rd foul sends Linder back to the line. Linder's first shot is a miss. Second shot is up. And it also rims out. Davis bringing the ball up. Under a minute now remaining. Davis gets the ball out of the trap. Jarnigan finds Schluterman in the corner. Schluterman's 3 is up. It doesn't fall, but Schluterman draws 3 foul shots. As UCA clings to the thinnest of hopes. 48 seconds remaining now, down 10. Schluterman's first shot is up and in. As the lead narrows to single digits. The second shot for Schluterman is in. An organized cheer from the UCA bench goes unaddressed by the officials. It seems to be rampantly accepted, even though it is against the rules. Owens finds Linder. Linder dribbling up the court, bumped by Davis. but they'll let that one go. 40 seconds left now. Mingo ahead 7. 5 seconds closely guarded is called by the official. A generous interpretation of that rule, if you ask me. But UCA will get possession. My understanding of the 5 seconds closely guarded rule is that if the defender remains within an arm's length of the offensive player continuously for 5 seconds, they're in violation. But it seemed to me that Linder had successfully disengaged and gained a sufficient distance between herself and the defender such that the counter would have reset. But also, I haven't been an official in 10 years, so my understanding might not be fully up to date. Jarnigan dribbling the ball up against Linder. Schluterman finds Jenkins. Jenkins lets loose for 3. It's off the corner of the rim. Linder in the backcourt finds Owens. Davis avoids fouling out. 12 seconds left here. Linder against pressure. It's fouled by Schluterman. 4 on Schluterman. But it makes a little difference now as 8.8 is showing on the clock. And unless Linder misses both free throws and UCA scores 1 point for each of the remaining seconds, this one is in the books. Linder's first shot is up and in. And the second one bounces in. Five seconds left. Jenkins finds room for 3, and it bounces off the front of the rim. And Mingo will walk away with a 9-point victory, 35-26. And UCA simply had no answer for Mingo's defense today. Everything is harder for Mingo since Abby Steele is out for the season, but they continue to play tough defense and dive for all the loose balls. And they will not be an easy out. So with that win, Mingo's record is evened at 9-9. And the girls will play again tomorrow. I'll try to consult the schedule real quick and see if I can tell you when that will be. I believe that'll be in the consolation game tomorrow at 1 in the afternoon. So I hope you'll tune in with us tomorrow at 1 to see the girls in the consolation bracket. This has been Paul Watson. Thank you for joining. And I hope you'll tune in for the boys' game tonight at 5:30. And I'm signing off now.